Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this particular video, we'll discuss about a very important topic for your exam, that is cyber security issues and challenge. In the exam for section B, they may ask only issues or only challenges. For section C, they may ask both issues and as well as challenges. So it's a very important topic. So let us see how this topic, what information this topic contains. So cybersecurity, we know that it is basically protecting the computer system, protecting the networks and whatever the data we have stored online from various cyber crimes such as cyber attacks, data breaches, malware attacks, everything. So again, there is some security issues also is there and challenges also is there. So let us check what are the issues in cybersecurity and what are the challenges in the cyber security. So first let us look into the issues. First one is cyber attacks. So there are many kind of cyber attacks such as ransomware, phishing, malware attack, denial of service attacks. So this regarding all these things we'll again read in depth. So here I won't go in depth. Again we have a separate topic of each cyber attacks. So there we'll understand very deeply. So there are various cyber attacks due to which many people have lost certain money and many people have lost reputation and data has been they have lost the data. Many such things have happened. So cyber attacks is one of the major issues in the cyber security. Second one is data breaches. So now what happens? Some person may access your computer unauthorizingly without your permission and just steal your data. So that is what the data breach. So you'll have your own plan designed from your trade secrets and intellectual property or your financial data. So all this data they will steal without your permission by hacking your computer system. So this is all called as data breach, and this is also one of the major issue in the cyber space. So they may, without your permission, they will hack the computer system and they will take all your trade secrets, copyrights, patents. So all your strategies, plans, everything will be stolen. The third type is advanced persistent threats. So this is something which is highly sophisticated and there's a targeted cyber attacks, okay, where there's a very big organization and very reputed organization. So what they do is they will hack the very important data and very highly sophisticated data which is needed for the organization. So they will steal all those sensitive and confidential data and they will just charge they may just demand for some huge money also. So this is one of the issues in the cyber space. Next one is phishing and social engineering. Phishing is sending you the fake emails by telling that click on this link, get in this offer, use this link to get that offer. So these links look quite natural. So what they do is they trick the users by if you just check that mail, you feel that it is very real, but it is not a real mails, it is fake mails. We call it as malicious link. They will send a malicious link. If you download that link, some virus attack will happen to your systems or anything may happen, data breach, anything. So that is phishing. Phishing ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ರಾಂಗ್ ಫೇಕ್ ಇಮೇಲ್ಸ್ನ ಕಳಿಸೋದು. ಈ ಲಿಂಕ್ನ ಒತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆಫರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಲಿಂಕನ್ನು ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಆಫರ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಹಲವಾರು ವಿಷಯಗಳಿಂದ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದಾಗ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಫಿಶಿಂಗ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಒಂದು ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಆಟ ಆಡುವಂತಹದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಗ ಕೋರ್ಸಸ್, ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಸಸ್, ಥೆರಪೀಸ್, ಆ ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್, ಈ ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿ ಮನುಷ್ಯರ ಒಂದು ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಆಟವಾಡುವಂತಹದ್ದು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಎಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್. Next is IoT vulnerabilities. So IoT is where devices communicate with each other, isn't it? Again, there are many security related issues. If someone hacks your devices, again they get to know all the information. So that again leads to data exploitation. So again, we have vulnerabilities in Internet of Things. So this is also one of the issues. Next is cloud security. So we all have started to save our data in cloud platforms so that we feel that we may not lose the data. Again, there is an inadequate security measures in those where our sensitive data can be easily made available to the another person. So again, the cloud security is also one of the major issues in cyberspace. Next is insider threats. Now, for example, in an organization, we'll have employees, we'll have business partners, managers, directors. We would have had some contracts. So what happens? We would have given some lenience for them to have little bit data of our organization. So these people who are insiders for the company, these internal people only, may cause a threat for us by leaking the data. Okay, this is also known as data breach, by stealing the data and giving it to our competitors. So again, that is also one of the issues with our own people. That is again one of the issue. Next is supply chain risk. So what is this chain risk is? We would have given certain access to our data to third party vendors. For example, in a supply chain where the wholesaler to retailer, retailer to shopkeeper. So wholesaler should give certain information to retailer. The retailer may misuse that information in the supply chain. So again, it will affect the wholesaler. So the supply chain is again a risk and is also one of the issues in the cyber space. Next is compliance and regulation. So what happened? Big, big, big organizations, okay? They may not be able to easily comply. It's very challenging, very difficult to understand and create awareness among public. So if it is not complied properly, again it will lead to an issue. So this compliance and regulations are very, very important. Next is resource constraints. So for example, a big organization will have a cybersecurity separate team for cybersecurity where they make sure that the cyber attacks doesn't happen. So there will be a certain department. But in a small organization, they cannot have a separate department for this. So there will be insufficient of resources. There will be not skilled personnel. So again, there's a resource constraint. So that acts as a issue for the cyber space. Next is critical infrastructure vulnerability. It's the same as I told you that the everything is connected to internet. Transportation, booking flight ticket, to ordering medicines, purchasing our clothes, everything, ordering food, everything has become online. So there's a high usage of internet. So again, there'll be a very dangerous risk because like it may again lack in the security. So this is also one of the issues in the cyberspace. Next is state sponsored attack. So this is a war between. So there's a chances that next, if any war happens, then that is a cyber war. So where between nations the war may arise in cyberspace. So this again, this may spoil the complete information of a country, complete sensitive information of the country. So again, the state-sponsored attacks is one of the issues in the cyberspace. Next one is global cooperation. So now what happened is the cybersecurity, if it should be effective, then you should have a cooperation with international countries so that you can have a very unified cybersecurity regulations. If this cooperation is not there between other countries, then again there's a chances of cyber threats. ಬೇರೆ ದೇಶದೊಂದಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಕೋಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಸೈಬರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಭದ್ರವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸೈಬರ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ನೋಡಬಹುದಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. Next is emerging technologies. As we know that we have artificial intelligence, we have various new technologies coming every day. With that technology, again the security issues are also coming. There is both positive as well as negative. The more positive we get is the more negative comes with that. So again, as in how the technology improves, again the security measures have to be improved. Employees should be given proper training. So all these things have to be looked in. Again, it is an issue. So emerging technology is also issue. Next is challenges. So again, some of the challenges and issues are same. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು issues ಮತ್ತೆ challenges same ಇದೆ. So I will not explain it again. So whichever is same, I'll mark the yellow highlight so that you can easily remember. Cyber attacks I have explained in issues, so I will not explain it again. Advanced persistent threats, again it is same issues and challenges. Again, I will not explain. Zero-day vulnerabilities. Yes. Now, what happened is, suppose there'll be some mistakes or drawbacks in your softwares only. So where it is unpatched, okay? So what happens when you look certain softwares, it looks similar. It's very similar, but there is minute changes in logos, in brand, everything. It almost looks same, and you get cheated out. So this deducting it which is real and which is fake, detecting it is a very very difficult, very significant challenge. Today you have booked a shirt in a website, fake website. You have already done the payment, and tomorrow when you search for that website, you will not find it because it's a fake website. It's a 0 day vulnerabilities where the threat, the cyber attack happens in the moment, so which you will not come to know. That is 0 day vulnerabilities. Next is IoT security. You have studied in the issues, so I will not explain again. Cloud security also you have studied. Insider threat also you have studied, so I am marking it yellow. Next is data privacy. Yes. So maintaining the privacy of the data is very important because data breach, if your data is breached, then everything is lost. So for example, Aadhaar, your Aadhaar contains everything from your biometrics to IDs to everything. It is uh, detail is stored in that particular card. So all data you get it over there. If it is breached, then it leads to severe financial consequences. Suppose your ATM pin card is leaked. So again, you will have a financial loss. So data privacy, maintaining data privacy is a very big challenge. Next is supply chain risk. I have already explained in the issues. Next is regulatory complexity is a challenge. Now what happens? Many countries will have their own rules and regulations. So adhering to all these rules and regulations is again a very difficult and very challenging. In India, there will be some different rules and regulations. In other countries, there will be very different rules and regulations. Managing and adapting ourselves to all this becomes a challenging one. Next, cybersecurity talent shortage is again, I've explained in the issues, so I will not explain it here again. Next is human error. So, for example, we human is made to do mistakes. It's a tendency that we make mistake. By example, for example, by mistake or in a hurry, we give our password to someone else. We will share our PIN, and we will not forget to log out. So all these things and all, it leads to again cyber attack, or else we'll open the link without our knowledge, fake links. This all leads to the cyber attacks. So human error is a big challenge. Next is legacy systems. So sometimes what happens, we'll be using the old softwares or the old applications, old system softwares. So the securities will not be updated. So it's very important, challenging one, that we have to even update the security according to the prevailing conditions, so that we'll be in the safer side. So that is about the legacy system. Next is again critical infrastructure vulnerabilities I have explained. State sponsored cyber attacks I have explained. Global corporation I have explained. And emerging technologies also I have explained. So this is all about the issues and the challenges in cyber space. So this is how it's a very important question. Hope you have understood this topic very well. In my next video, I'll come back with some more topics related to cyber security. Thank you for watching the video. I'll come back with the next video.